So what anime is overrated?
I don't know. I don't see the hype. I like it, but
I feel like it's just so overrated.
Like I start something, I need to finish it. I couldn't.
What about underrated anime?
Oh,
It's one of those animes where you have to press pause and think about what just happened.
It's a beautiful anime about volleyball and super fun, makes me laugh a lot. I love it.
Nujabes, rest in peace. The soundtrack is so good.
What anime is your most favorite of all time?
Ooh.
I watched it when I was much younger, so it kind of takes me back to when I was first discovering anime.
I think it's the most incredible storytelling ever.
and I really like it. That's what for me, my personal favorite anime.
Hey guys, hi, I'm Takashi. So today I'm gonna interview foreigners in Japan. What's your anime hot take? Okay, let's get started. What anime is overrated?
Later seasons of Demon Slayer would be my personal pick for that. I just felt like it was a lot of repeating the same tropes, maybe certain fan service that I thought was kind of weird, and just it was harder to really keep my attention, to be honest. Still beautiful art, but I don't know.
I haven't even watched it yet. I know the fight scenes are good. I see it on Instagram, I see it on YouTube, I see it, the AMVs, all of it. But it's just the hype behind it, it just turned me off. Just me.
I only watched 3 episodes, honestly, so I might not be the best person to talk about it, but it was just not that interesting to me. I'm an Attack on Titan person. I'm a big fan.
Okay, I will have to say AOT, Attack on Titan. The ending, I don't care what anyone says, the ending was garbage. Like, it was absolutely terrible, and the people defending it are just flat out wrong. Most of it is good, but for people to say it's not only the best anime, but the best piece of fiction of all time, that's just wrong.
I'm not an action girly, so I think that's probably the reason why, but I couldn't get past the 3rd episode because I got a bit bored. I'm sorry.
You didn't finish it.
No, I didn't finish it. And maybe I'm missing out on something and it gets better, but it just didn't hold my attention the way I wanted it to.
I think they went on too long. They dragged it out maybe a little bit too long. The philosophy is amazing, like the story, like the choice, Aaron, which side are you on?
The ending kind of killed off the hype, you know. For 2.5 years, season 4 was coming out and it was supposed to be this big, explosive ending thriller, but it kind of got dragged out. It's still an amazing show, but people glaze it too much, thus making me think it's overrated.
I feel like everyone just swears on it, and when I was watching it, it didn't really hit me. I was like, you know what? I've definitely seen many other tropes like this. I feel like it copies other kind of shows too. I feel like Evangelion and Code Geass are just a better version of it.
Damn, a little bit controversial here. In my personal opinion, Naruto. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool anime and stuff. It's nice. I'm not saying it's bad. Like the hype is too much for what actually it is. Like it's too long, man. Like then Boruto, like you all Naruto fans gonna agree with me. Like this Boruto thing was like unnecessary, not really like good at all. Like, but overall, I don't think it's this like deserves like the whole hype that is around Naruto. You know, in my opinion.
I think Naruto is trash.
Why?
There's too many episodes and I feel like it's just so overrated. Like it's like an anime you say when like you can't think of any other anime to think about.
Did you finish everything all the way?
No, of course not. I have a life.
People compare Naruto to One Piece, and I don't think it's the same level to me. I think that One Piece, Ichiro Oda, he's the guy, and Naruto, the beginning is nice, and even Shippuden in the beginning is very, very nice, but I think the ending is just too convoluted, and it's just too much going on, and it's too similar to Hunter x Hunter, in my opinion.
Because it's so long. I tried to watch, but I'm sorry, I just gave up. I couldn't continue.
The most overrated anime of all time. You're gonna be mad. It's One Piece. One Piece pre-time skip. I know why you're laughing. You're laughing already. One Piece pre-time skip is amazing. Oda, when he wrote every single arc in pre-time skip, he was so deep in his bag. He made every shot. He knew how to make pre-time skip One Piece perfect.
The animation isn't my style. I like beautiful animation. One Piece has a very weird style. I'm not into it. And then it's also, I guess this isn't a knock at the anime itself, but it's really long already.
Oh yeah.
And that's a lot of people's opinion, but it's just not my thing. Okay. But I did see up to 137. I saw the Choppa arc, and I did cry at the end of that. So I understand why people like it.
It's too long. I don't know. I don't see the hype. I like it, but I don't think it's like the best thing in the world.
How much did you watch?
Full thing.
So basically you have a right to say it's overrated.
Yeah, I have a little bit of right to say.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's just overall strange. They do have a good ending with the R&B, but overall I can't track the story. It's really strange. There's a vampire. It's a little out there.
It was kind of weird, you know, when they killed him off and then like the
grandchild came and, you know, it's like not for me.
Okay, a lot of people are gonna be mad at me, but the most overrated anime of all time by far is Jujutsu Kaisen. A lot of people put it on this pedestal of it's on the same level One Piece and stuff like that. I'm sorry, it's just trash. The only good thing about it are the fights, and the only good characters are like Gojo and Sukuna. Everyone else is trash, and yeah, stupid deaths too. The deaths in the anime are trash.
Tokyo Ghoul is overrated, bro. People swear and die by that series, but the manga is way better, first of all.
Okay.
And the third season fell flat. They didn't go one-to-one with the adaptation. People just like it for the aesthetic, but don't care about the story, and anime is very story-driven, and I feel like they missed the mark low-key with that show.
Kuroko no Baskets. Sorry, I'm so sorry, but I didn't like it. I tried, I really tried, but I don't know, I didn't feel the tension, I didn't, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Slam Dunk is better.
Yeah, I think Slam Dunk is better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Evangelion, by far. It was 2 out of 10 at most. It was the same episode over and over. Like, you could watch the whole anime episodes out of order and it'd be the same. I was getting sleepy watching it, I got mad watching it, and it's just a bad anime. I'm sorry. I know that's a hot take, but I'm sorry.
Tokyo Revenger. Too long story. I think the start is very good.
Okay.
And
One Piece is longer though.
it's long, but One Piece have always a good backstory. It's
they have meanings. Why it's long?
yes. And Tokyo Revenger, you know that when the arc
Yeah.
is finished,
Yeah.
you can stop. But the mangaka wanted to
Right.
continue, you know. So I think it was too long for nothing.
Yeah.
I'd definitely say Dragon Ball Z. There's just so many filler episodes. The plot doesn't progress. The character development is lacking. It's just so popular, especially in the United States, that everybody thinks it's so great. And I can never get into it that much. I loved Cell. I loved Frieza. Like, loved it. But I'd say it's overrated.
If you're looking for anime, games, or TV show posters, check out these cool metal posters from Displate. They are super easy to put up. Just stick the magnet on your wall and then pop the display on top. That's it. Displate has tons of official brand shops, including anime, games, TV show, or even Japan-themed art. The poster comes in different sizes and styles, but my favorite is Texture series, which has a kind of 3D effect that makes colors pop even more. Displate's paper are better than regular paper posters because they are way easier to mount, they are metallic so they last longer, and colors look fantastic. Use my code Takashi to get up to 32% off. Click the link in description for all details. So what about underrated anime?
I would say Erased. I saw it randomly on Netflix and I was like, okay, I was bored and I started watching it and I was pretty blown away. I really loved that anime.
It's a good story, you know, it has a little time travel in there. I love anything with time travels, you know, sci-fi feel. He's not even protecting somebody he loves. He's just protecting somebody just because he wants to. And I'm like, wow. It's really good, you know, he's like a hero. At the end of the day, he didn't even get the girl, but still, it's a good show.
Samurai Champloo, just because Cowboy Bebop is so much more popular and it's made by the same guy. And Samurai Champloo, I'm not even joking, is like 1,000 times better. Nujabes, rest in peace. The soundtrack is so good. Literally, it's about the journey, not the destination.
I just think it's so important, like what it did with music, like the whole music scene from Nujabes and everything. It, like the drawing style, the story, it was fast. The pacing was amazing.
Hajime no Ippo. I love that anime.
Classic.
It's a classic. It's amazing. Like they still drawing the manga. It's still like more new episodes coming. It's so cool. It's so nice. And many people they don't watch it because they don't really into boxing. It's like a niche anime, you know. Unless they are like into sports or like martial arts.
Yeah.
They don't really look for it.
Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. I think the story is so cool and amazing, but not so many people knows about that anime. The characters are related to another anime, which is Sakura Card Captor. Do you know about it? No? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, they're related somehow because the same group. So I like that kind of connection. That it's kind of like the anime can be actor kind of thing, changing the stories.
Wolf's Rain. Wolf's Rain is a story about a wolf who basically they can cover as humans, and the whole goal is to find this flower and pursue paradise. Great story. I think it's underrated because I recommend it to people and they've never heard of it. And I think they have one of the top intro songs. It's called Stray. You will definitely have it on your playlist after you watch.
I just started watching Psyche K on Netflix, and it is so good. And it came out in 2019, so I'm a little bit upset. Like, how did I not know about this anime before? I recommend it. Like, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. I enjoy it that much.
What's special?
2 things. 1, the humor is so easy to watch. You could pick up on any episode and watch with anyone and have a really good time. 2, I usually don't watch shows in dub, but the dub is also really funny. I know. No, they got good actors and they really get the vibe of each character. So you can watch it with people who maybe don't usually watch sub or anime. Yeah.
Solo Leveling right now. Solo Leveling is so hard. It's a shonen anime. It's like fighting. If you like fighting anime, you like Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon Ball, all that, bro, you're gonna love Solo Leveling. The character development, there's a lot of good character development with the characters. I just started it, but it's like, it's already captivated me, bro. Oh, and Uzumaki. I just started watching Uzumaki. I think it's 3 episodes aired right now, but it's so good.
Higurashi no Naku Koroni. It's like a scary, spooky anime. I like Elfen Lied, but I like to read more manga than watch anime. Like, I like reading Battle Royale. I like reading the Higurashi. I like reading stuff by Ito Junji. But I like scary, spooky.
Wow. Ito Junji, you like Ito Junji?
Yeah, I like scary, spooky.
Blue Lock. Just because Blue Lock has like a really intense message about like what it means to be creative and add creativity and create a 1 out of a 0. And I think like animes like Haikyuu are super popular in Japan, like the movie that I watched recently, the Haikyuu movie. And you can't really see the Haikyuu love in North America, like Canada or the USA. And I feel like that's the same with Blue Lock. And I think Blue Lock, just a message, is just like Haikyuu, but more intense. And that's why for me, I think it's the most underrated anime.
Forest of Piano, and it's kind of like Your Lie in April, but a little less sad, and it's got really beautiful music, and the scenes are so nice. I think it's really wholesome and nice. People that enjoy like beautiful vibes and cinematography, and they don't really want like crazy action, but they want a deep story. I think that's what this anime appeals to. Forest of Piano introduced me to the whole world of anime.
Okay. Natsumi, Book of Friends. The first season is hard to get through, but once you get through it, the second season and on, it's just happy cries every episode.
Yoamushi Pedal. Have you ever tried?
Yes, I mean, I love cycling.
Okay, nice. So it's an anime about cycling. I know it doesn't seem nice, but actually it's one of the best sports anime I've ever seen.
What's special?
The characters, the vibe, the summer, the sun. They really want to. I don't know. You just want to bike, and if you want to do the sports when you're watching a sport anime, you win.
Oh, Fire Force. And Fire Force is like, it's about these firefighters, but they fight like demon fires, but they also have their own fire powers. And it's like, the animation is kind of like One Punch, where it's like really, really stylized and really good animation. So I highly recommend it.
My Hero Academia, for me at least, like I really think it's like they have a lot of deep story or like deep message behind the anime. I think it's more popular in Japan more than the States, because like a lot of American people talk about Attack on Titan or Demon Slayers, but whenever I say My Hero Academia, at like maybe people who watch anime hardcore, they know, but they don't really know that shit.
The most underrated anime of all time, gotta be Welcome to the NHK. No one knows what it is, I swear, but it's super good. It's a really deep story. It's about hikikomori. You know what a hikikomori is? Yeah, in Japan, yeah. Just good story, guys. Watch it. Great, and a great opening too. Yeah.
Gurren Lagann, it's one of my favorites. You should definitely watch it. It has every genre, mech, romance, action, everything. It has everything. Go watch it right now.
Kaiji.
Okay.
Underrated.
Classic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's a very classic.
Yeah.
But nobody knows this anime.
That's true. I mean, in Japan it's quite popular, but yeah.
Yes, in Japan it's popular, but
no overseas. Yeah.
Yes, Gaiji, I think you have to watch because it's very stressful, and if you watch just one episode, you can't stop.
Right.
You want to watch every episode.
Grand Blue Dreaming. Do you know what Grand Blue Dreaming is? It's the best 12-episode anime of all time. It's about this dude, okay? And he goes to college. So it's college. You don't have college anime before, right? They go to college. All he does is he drinks and gets naked. No, I know, right? Like, no, but he drinks. It's a comedy anime, so he just gets in the worst situations possible. If you have not seen Grand Blue Dreaming, you need to watch it because it's by far the best anime I could recommend for 12 episodes.
Golden Time, best romance ever. I genuinely believe, like, as a realistic portrayal, I think Nana is the best, but Golden Time is right there on par with it. Plus, it's 24 episodes, super short. I feel like anyone could breeze by it.
Parasite. I think Parasite is one of the best animes ever. It's like 16 episodes, something like that, and it's peak for me. I think if you like Death Notes and like the one-shot animes, like no more than one season, I think you're gonna love this. I think you're gonna love this anime.
ReZero. It is the best anime of all time, and you either hear that it sucks, it's okay, or it's great. I never hear anyone say that it's the best anime of all time, and there's reason for that. The characters, the animation, the music, the heavy moments that it has, the emotions. It is an amazing show.
What anime is your most favorite of all time?
I would say probably Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is my favorite. I think it's the most incredible storytelling ever. And I love the fact that even though I've already watched 3 seasons of the anime, there's still so much world building that we don't even know about. And I think it's just super creative.
It was my second anime I ever watched after Naruto, and everyone told me the Chimera Ant arc wasn't that good, and I loved it. Marilyn was one of my favorite characters next to Crollo, and can't go wrong with it. I think it's one of the best arcs ever.
Vinland Saga. Pretty much they just explain how violence is not like the way. Personal experience that I had. As I say, I used to practice martial arts, so I learned the hard way, like violence is not the way. I had some problems in the past, sorry. So then after that, I found Vinland Saga, and I was like, damn man, it's exactly the message that I learned, and I really like it. That's what for me, my personal favorite anime.
Those first 2 seasons are like genuinely so good. Literally the difference between season 1 and 2, where Thorfinn is like straight up evil, and in season 2, where all of a sudden becomes like Socrates. Literally so good. Like my brother and dad both watched it, and they like hate anime. So Vinland Saga has a special place right here in my heart.
Steins Gate. Anything with time travel, I'm locked in. And Steins Gate is one of those animes where you have to press pause and think about what just happened. It's an anime that makes you think. The ending is just it's like the biggest boom, they got you.
I love time travel.
Yeah.
And Steins Gate use very well the time travel story.
Right.
It's one of the first anime I watched too. I don't know. I feel like it's my anime comfort anime. You know, it's my baby.
So you watch it like many times?
Yes, like 4 times or 5 times.
My favorite anime of all time is Mob Psycho 100. It's animated by the same people who did One Punch Man Season 1, so the hype for that is high. It has the best character of all time, Reigen Arataka, best side character of all time. Very emotional. I love the animation. The main character is great. Mob, the GOAT. Overall, an amazing show.
It was perfect amount of comedy, perfect amount of romance, perfect amount of action, and the pacing was great, and I think it just ended really well. Another reason to watch it would be the animation is amazing. The anime, like one of the best animations I've ever seen. It's really good.
Parasite, which not the Korean movie, no.
Okay.
It's a really old anime, but I really like it because it's nostalgic for me. I like the storyline. I like the ideas and theories that it hints on, and the kind of comments that it makes on society, which sounds crazy, but it's a really fun anime. I watched it when I was much younger, so it kind of takes me back to when I was first discovering anime and feeling like I'm in a whole new world. And I feel like that was one of the deeper animes that I watched when I was younger, so special place in my heart.
So the Gundam series is just amazing. I'm an engineer, and the mechas and the whole dynamic between space and Earth and all of those planets, it's just, I love the political part of it. I also love seeing big machines fight in space. Understanding it and then seeing the power dynamic and like the political struggle between people who don't live on Earth and people that live in space and how they interact, I think that influenced me more in like how I look at geopolitical issues, like, global politics.
That's your most favorite anime of all time?
Yeah, I'd probably say Gundam Seed, but I also really like Gundam 86.
My favorite anime is Inuyasha! Inuyasha, yeah. I love history and I love modern things, and I think Inuyasha has both because the main character can travel on time, and also the music of that anime is on top, 100% good level, yeah.
The best anime is Gintama. It's a classic. Gintama, I tell all my friends, watch Gintama, watch Gintama, watch Gintama. It has the comedy, right? It has the characters, it has the story, and every single arc, it ends perfectly, right? It's like 8 episodes, it's super serious. It's about samurai, right? Super serious. And then the next episode is them like just playing around and goofing off. Every single character makes sense. It has like, it's the only anime that feels real. Like it feels like you're part of the group.
Ranma One Half by Rumiko Takahashi. I feel like Ranma One Half, it's so cute because, you know, Ranma like turns into a boy or a girl, and it's like so cute to like let's watch when you're like growing up and you're figuring out who you are, and then like, you know, everyone else's power is also switching into other things, and it's like just a cool play on like social like expectations and relationships and how people talk and react to each other. I think it's for everybody.
Garden of Sinners. It's only like 15 episodes or so, maybe 17 by now. Every episode's almost like a movie. So it's not like 30-minute episodes. They're like 47 minutes. Some of them are an hour and 15. One of the movies is a 2-hour-long movie. So every episode's kind of like a movie. And I love it because it's UFO table animation, and their animation is top-notch.
Why is it special for you? Like why it's number one for you?
There's so many things that I like about anime that anime hits on. One is the animation is very beautiful. Two is the music. The music I got really into because I love J-pop, but this isn't even J-pop. This is something else. This is Calafina, some almost opera sounding J-pop, and that also hooked me.
Without the fillers, then Naruto. Many parts of Naruto, unfortunately, are fillers, but like just skip them and it's amazing. I love Naruto. Yeah.
Do you like Shippuden? Or do you like before them?
Shippuden is the saddest one. It's more emotional. So like obviously I prefer Shippuden, but like you can't watch Shippuden without watching just Naruto.
Exactly.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball, yeah, bro. Like RP Akira Toriyama, bro. That was my childhood. Like my dad put me onto that anime really, really early on in my life. And like I'll see a Goku edit or a Dragon Ball edit on TikTok and I'll be like tearing up, bro, because it's so emotional for me. Like the emotional connection I have with those characters is like beyond anything. That was the first anime I ever watched, and it really like opened my eyes to like the Japanese language and the Japanese culture and anime in general. So like I'm very thankful to my dad for showing me that series when I was like 7. And yeah, it's beautiful.
Who's your favorite character?
Goku, for sure. My dad's favorite is Vegeta. My little brother's is Vegeta also, but Goku all the way, bro. He's like the best, bro. He's the best. Like he's like a little kid. Like everybody he fights, he's just like he's looking to find more ways to get better than them and beat them, and like he's just an awesome character in general.
Your Lie in April in English.
Okay, why?
It's about music, classical music, piano and violin, and it's an amazing story. Romance, of course, but also a very strong, powerful and sad story. And I love it. You should watch it, but bring some tissues to tears.
It's easily ReZero. Everyone has to watch ReZero. Some people think it's bad. You're on something. I don't know what you're even talking about. Subaru is the best character of all time, and Rem is the best girl of all time. Just watch ReZero. It is so good. Please, I'm begging you. Please, please, please.
Haikyuu. It's a beautiful anime about volleyball and super fun, makes me laugh a lot. I love it. I think like all of the young boys playing, like there's this sense of like spirit, and I was like in the games with them.
Just because I've been watching it for almost 16, 17 years, One Piece, I would say Oda. He's the GOAT, and he's still riding. Oda, One Piece, definitely.
Attack on Titan, the story is so deep that it reflected real society, and they've got so much deep and good message. I cried.
My favorite anime of all time is Nana, by far. It's just best anime of all time.
I think not many guys mention Nana's favorite, right? Many girls do, but
a lot of girls do, but I feel like if you're a guy and you watch it, all the guy cast are super relatable as well. And like my favorite character is Shinichi, so
it has to be Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite just because I resonate with the characters a lot, especially Yusuke and Kurama. I think they have the best tournament arc with the Dark Tournament. I think Yusuke Urameshi is hilarious. I love the style of the older animes. I just think it's the all-time GOAT. Plus, I can tell that it's inspired a lot of different animes. So I just really appreciate the stakehold that it has in the culture.
Okay, thank you for watching so far. How was it? That was interesting. I started watching anime and I'm planning to upload more anime videos from now on since I really enjoy anime in general. I just watched Attack on Titan and then it was a masterpiece. I really finally figured out why people say it's masterpiece. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, please don't forget to follow my Instagram and TikTok. I upload short version of my interviews. If you have any question you want me to ask people in Japan, please leave a comment too. See you next time.